What's up, guys? So back here in my car, the zoo is right behind me right there, and today is going to be a little bit of a longer video. Right now I'm going to be hitting chest, filming all of that for you right there. Then after that I got some schoolwork to do, some things at home. I'm going to show you guys everything that I'm doing. So it's basically a day in the life with some chest day at the zoo. Later on I'm going to hit shoulders with another friend of mine at another gym, so I'm going to see if I can film there. But right now we're going to get it at the zoo, so just like always, let's get it. So right now we're going to be hitting the first thing is going to be the flat bench press right here, and then we're going to move on to incline right there. Then we got some flies, we got dumbbell work to do. So the first thing I do before I even hit anything is warm up your upper back, and what I like to do is grab any sort of plate that you're comfortable with and just do a lateral motion like that, because you want to be stretching your upper back behind your shoulder, that whole entire area, because when you're going to be benching you want to be retracting your scapula, pulling your shoulders in together nice and tight to make sure your form is good and you're getting the most amount of power pushing through your body. And of course, form is pretty important, so do that for you guys and let's get it. Before hitting anything on the bench at all, what I'm going to be doing is hitting the bar by itself, making sure my form is nice and correct, make sure I'm feeling nice and ready for this, because one thing I want to really stress about this is form, because if you have a wrong form, then your whole entire bench is going to be wrong. You're going to be hitting the wrong muscles, not the wrong muscles, but you're going to be targeting them incorrectly, and that can lead to damage and injury. So form is pretty important, and let's get it. So warm-up's done. What I'm going to be hitting is a heavy single, so probably 185 for a single, and then hitting a couple triples, and I'm going to be working about 3 or 4 sets of 5 reps. So we're just basically hitting really heavy weight to fully activate the muscle, and then doing working sets to fully get the contraction, things like that, and well, let's get it.
Now for a couple of nights, need to rebuild myself to come alive. It all makes sense now that the lights out. It's a different world to me, it makes me.
So one thing I want to talk to you guys about is your wrists. So you guys see that I'm using wrist straps right here on the bench, because I'm gonna bring you guys right here under the bench with me. Normally, when I press up from the bench, your wrist tends to kind of flare out and your wrist bends at an angle like that, and that can really lead to a lot of wrist problems. You can pull something, stretch something, and even break your wrist like that. Because think about it, you're putting over 100 pounds just on your wrist, and if your wrist is bending back like that, the 100 pounds is completely pushing your wrist out. So I strongly suggest to use wrist straps. Get whatever ones you can. Get the DimzFinnaFit ones. Get these ones that I use right here. Whichever ones work for you. And wrist safety and wrist mobility is key to a strong bench press.
Wait until the storm comes down. Comes and makes it all right, waiting for the morning light.
Alright, so we moved on to the competition bench press right here, and we slapped on 2 plates on each side. So I'm gonna attempt this, 2 plates for 1 rep. It's gonna be my 1 rep PR if I do end up hitting it. If not, it's all good, we're gonna keep on working. But we're gonna attempt this PR right now with the help of a friend to help spot me just in case I die. But we're not gonna die. We're at the zoo, and we're about to get it. Alright, so didn't get the PR, but it's all good. We're gonna keep on working. Right now we're gonna go down, drop to 135, and basically hit as many sets as possible, as many reps as possible. So I'm looking to hit about 10 to 12 reps and about 3-4 sets of this. So just to build up that volume work, build up that strength, because I'm gonna hit 225 by the end of this week, by the end of next week. By the end of next week is a pretty good date for myself in my head. So by the end of next week, I'm gonna hit that 225 PR, and we're gonna get it at the zoo. Next movement, we got the incline bench right behind me. We're gonna get it already front loaded, 45 plates. I don't know why I keep saying front loaded, but 45 plates on each side. Working sets about 5x5s, 4x5s, 4 sets, 5 reps, things like that. And then we're gonna get it. We're gonna move on then to dumbbell press right there, and lots of nice little accessories to work on your chest mass and size. Alright, so right now finished with the incline, moving right next door over to this hammer strength variation right here. So you guys saw this in my last video. So you got two different types of grips. You can do outer, you can do inner to work on your inner chest, outer chest. And out of this machine, we're gonna hit this for about like 4 sets, 3-4 sets of about 10 to 12 reps. So let's get it. Finished up with that press right there. Now we're moving on to the next one, which is the flies right here. And we're gonna be doing about 4 working sets, about 10 to 12 reps. Again, everything I do is basically 10 to 12 reps or as many reps as possible. That's what I usually strive to go for. I usually start off with the heavier weight first, and then I move on to lighter weight to fill up that volume and fill up that nice little pump. So, about to get it. Back on the flat bench, and we're hitting some dumbbells right here. We're gonna hit some flies and superset that with some Smith presses, and we're gonna hit that for about 3 sets. Let me show you guys what I did for that, and then after that we're just gonna hit regular dumbbell press, and this is basically the end of my chest workout. We got a really nice pump going in, so about to finish it. Let's kill it, let's get it.
Having trouble to sleep now for a couple of nights. Need to rebuild myself to come alive. It all makes sense now, now that the lights out. It's a different world to me, it makes me feel down. Wait until the storm comes down, until sleep comes and makes it alright. Waiting for the morning light.
Alright, so the workout's done. About to go home. I'm gonna shower, eat, not sleep. We're gonna go back to school, have class at 12:30. Right now it's about 9:50. So good on time. And then after we're gonna hit a quick little workout. Not quick, but we're gonna hit shoulders and triceps at the school gym. So I'm gonna sneak in the camera and hopefully get that filmed for you guys. So hope you're enjoying the video, and I'll see you guys at home. So I just got home, I showered, and new tank top, so I love wearing tanks. But I can't eat breakfast at home because we have some remodeling going on at home, and they completely close off the kitchen. Like there's just like huge tape going across the thing, so I can't even walk inside the kitchen. So, being a broke college student, we're gonna find a way to get our meals in, because without meals, you can't grow. Let's get it. Nora, what is this?
It's homemade lemon ginger cayenne shots.
What do we have going on over here?
So we have no carb, high protein wraps. We have seitan, which is like a tofu. Seitan. Veganism and Satan. Yeah, it's like 29 or 30 grams of protein, 9 carbs, 2.5 grams of fat. I just dropped it everywhere.
Inside the finished product?
It is seitan.
Is that guac?
And a whole bunch of guac.
And it's all vegan, huh?
What?
All vegan. Alright, back in my car, just had a pretty delicious meal. It was completely vegan. So, you guys that don't know, my best friend is vegan. And so, of course, that was like a full-on, full-blown vegan burrito. It was about like 30 grams of protein, 2 grams of fat, and just a couple grams of carbs because of the protein wrap. But it was delicious, got some gains in my stomach. About to head to school. I'll see you guys in a few. So the vegan is back. What are we doing right now?
We're about to hit shoulders and triceps.
So she's hitting a glute emphasis workout and I'm hitting shoulders and triceps because I hit chest in the morning, and I'm gonna bring this camera into the gym. I'm gonna sneak it in. It's gonna be nice and sneaky. So if it's sneaky, you gotta hit that sub. But right now I'm about to take some pre and we're about to have a euphoric workout, and then I'm gonna go study for physics later. I'll see you in the gym. Alright, so we did 3 sets of lateral raises, and I tried to bring my shoulders out in front of me to get that full stretch right here on the front delt. So we're hitting that, and we're hitting some 21s, but we got lateral raises, and then we got shoulder press on the machine right there, and then Arnold press, and then probably some overhead presses, and let's get it. We just did our shoulder presses. Now we're going to hit some Arnold presses with a lot lower weight. So we're hitting these little baby 30s. So I just want to get that full stretch in and get that full range of motion and a lot more reps to hit that volume.
I just want to get that full visit.
Hitting the overhead presses. One thing I want to tell you guys about is if you're noticing from the back shots, I'm trying to keep my back as straight as possible, and you want to have like a slight tilt, because if you're leaning back, you're putting pressure on your lower back. That's bad. That can lead to injury. So I don't know if you guys saw in the first set, when I couldn't get that rep up, I started kind of leaning. That causes your spine to shift, which can lead to injury. So don't drop your shoulders or don't drop your spine. Hit your back as straight as possible. Use a belt if you have one and get it. So, quick shoulder workout done at CSUN. It was about, I'd say, what, an hour workout. I focused on shoulders only. Nora focused on everything else. But, so I filmed a couple stuff, didn't really film much, but just a couple sets to show you guys what I usually do. One thing I didn't film was behind the neck press. So, that's one thing I didn't film, and then I just did a bunch of drop sets with regular dumbbells. So, Nora, how was that workout for you?
Nora, how was that workout for you?
Alright, so she spends her time on the internet watching memes. But we wanted to get some food from the local Shake Smart here on campus, but it was closed. It closes at 8 o'clock, and we finished our workout at 8 o'clock. Now we're heading to study for physics, but we got no food. Anabolic window is going to close, and it's as if we never even worked out, because if we can't even eat to fill the gains, what's the point? But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this really long video. Please subscribe, and let's get it. See you on the next one.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing.